My name is Charlie. I'm a professor. People think professors live peaceful lives, but peace can be another name for loneliness. Every morning I walk into my classroom, teach about money, growth, and choices. Yet deep inside, I'm still learning about life myself. I teach dozens of students. Bright eyes, young dreams, loud laughter. And when they leave, silence becomes my only student. Then one day, he walked in. Mike, 19, confident eyes, careless smile. The kind of boy who looked like the world belonged to him. From the very first day, he sat in the front row, and I could feel it. His eyes followed me, like a quiet question I couldn't answer. At first, I ignored it, but every class, every smile, those eyes, they stayed. After lectures, he'd wait near the door. "Professor," he'd say, "the way you explain things, it's different. You make it feel alive." I'd nod politely. The next day he'd say, "That color looks perfect on you." And I'd pretend not to blush. I told myself, "Charlie, stop. He's your student. This is wrong." I tried to build walls, but he kept finding ways to climb over them, with words, with looks, with silence. Weeks passed. I was exhausted, not just from teaching, but from fighting myself. I needed air. So I took a break, a small island, quiet, far from everyone. White sand, blue water, peace. That first morning, I sat by the shore, watching the waves erase footprints, and wishing they could erase my thoughts too. Then suddenly, a voice behind me. "Professor Charlie." I turned. It was him. Mike. I froze. "What are you doing here?" He smiled. "Vacation with friends. Small world, huh?" He asked if he could join me for a drink. I hesitated, then said yes. One drink turned into two into hours of laughter, stories, jokes, moments that felt human again. For the first time in years, I wasn't a professor. I was just a woman. That night, we walked by the water, the moon painted silver on the waves. He took my hand. My heart stumbled. He whispered, "You're so different out here. So beautiful." And before I could think, he kissed me. Every rule, every fear, every boundary disappeared. That night, I let go. When the sun rose, reality came with it. My heart said stay. My mind screamed run. He said, "No one needs to know, Charlie. It's just us." And somehow, I believed him. Back at college, things changed. He stopped talking to me. No smiles, no greetings, just silence. I texted him, "Mike, what's wrong?" No reply. One afternoon, I passed by a cafe near campus. Laughter, familiar voices. I looked inside. There he was, with his friends. And then I heard it. One of them said, "Bro, did you really sleep with her?" And he laughed. "Of course! $100 say she'd never do it. Guess who just won?" The world around me stopped. Every sound faded. Only his laugh remained, sharp, cruel, echoing inside me. I walked away quietly. No tears, no words, just emptiness. That night, I stood before my mirror. Same face, same woman, but everything inside me was broken. I whispered to myself, "You thought it was love. It was a game." Days passed. He never apologized, and I never asked him to. The semester ended. He left, and I started again. I went back to my lectures, to books, to silence. But this time, I wasn't weak, because pain teaches what peace cannot. I learned not every smile is sincere, not every touch is love, and not every heart deserves a chance. Sometimes losing your innocence is the price of finding your strength. Now, when I walk by the sea again, I smile at the waves because they still erase footprints, but not memories. And I'm okay with that.